Hello, hello, English learners. Welcome back to the English Insight Podcast, your calm, friendly space to learn real English through real life. I'm Daniel, and I'm really happy you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome. And if you've been with us before, welcome back. This podcast is made for you to relax, listen, and slowly grow your English without pressure. This episode is comfortable for B1 learners, but if you are a strong beginner or even a higher level listener, you can still enjoy it. You don't need to understand every single word. Just listen, feel the rhythm, and let the English flow. Think of it like this. You're sitting in a quiet cafe, maybe with a warm drink in your hands, and you hear someone speaking English nearby. You're not studying. You're just listening and learning naturally. And today's topic is very important. We're talking about something that stops many people from speaking confidently. Today's episode is called A Conversation About Common English Speaking Mistakes. Now don't worry, this is not about judging. It's not about saying you're wrong. It's about understanding why mistakes happen and how you can feel more relaxed when you speak. Because here's the truth. Making mistakes is normal. Even native speakers make mistakes. Yes, really. Before we start, a small request. If you enjoy this episode, like it, share it, follow the channel, and leave a comment. Your support helps us create more calm, useful English for you. All right, let's begin. One of the most common English speaking mistakes is trying to be perfect. Perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, perfect sentences. And this is where many learners freeze. They stop speaking because they are thinking too much. For example, you want to say something simple like, "Yesterday I went to the store." But inside your head, you start asking questions. Is it went or go? Is my accent okay? What if I sound stupid? And suddenly, you say nothing. This is a very common mistake. And you are not alone. Many learners do this, including Sarah. Sarah once told me, "Daniel, I know the words, but when I speak, my mind goes empty." And I told her something important. Speaking is not a test. When you speak English, your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to be understood. If the other person understands you, you are doing great. Another common mistake is translating from your first language, word by word. You think in your language, then you translate in your head, and then you speak. This takes too much time, and it makes your speech sound unnatural. Instead, try to learn English phrases, not single words. Instead of thinking, "How do I say this exactly?" Think, "What do English speakers usually say here?" It's a small change, but it makes a big difference. Now, let's talk about pronunciation mistakes. Many learners believe, "My pronunciation is bad, so I should not speak." This is a lie. Accent is not the problem. Unclear speech is. You don't need to sound British or American. You just need to be clear and calm. Speaking slowly, with clear pauses, is much better than speaking fast and nervous. Take a breath. Relax your shoulders. English sounds better when you are calm. And this is something Sarah learned over time. She stopped rushing. She started breathing. And suddenly, her English sounded more confident. You can do the same. Now, let's go a little deeper. Another very common English-speaking mistake is being afraid of silence. Many learners think, if I stop talking, it means my English is bad. But silence is not your enemy. Silence is powerful. Native speakers pause all the time. They stop. They think. And then they continue. So when you pause, you don't sound stupid. You sound human. Sarah used to rush her sentences. She felt nervous when there was silence. She once said, "Daniel, when I stop, I feel like people are judging me." And I told her, "Sarah, people are not judging you. They are listening." That changed everything for her. She started allowing small pauses. Her English became clearer. Remember this: pauses help your listener, and they help you. Another mistake is using very difficult words too early. Many learners think, if I use big words, I will sound smart. But sometimes, simple English is strong English. Instead of saying, "I was extremely exhausted due to occupational responsibilities," you can say, "I was very tired because of work." Clear, natural, easy to understand. Simple English connects people. Complicated English often pushes people away. Let's talk about another big one. Many learners wait for the perfect moment to speak. They think, "Not now. My English is not ready." But here's the truth. Your English will never feel ready. You improve by speaking, not before speaking. You don't learn to swim by reading about swimming. You learn by getting into the water. English is the same. Sarah made a rule for herself. She said, "I will speak, even if it's not perfect." And guess what happened? People understood her. She survived. Mistakes did not destroy her. They built her confidence. Another common mistake is answering too short. Someone asks you, "How was your day?" And you answer, "Good." Conversation ends. Awkward silence. Instead, add one small detail. "It was good. I finished my work early, so I felt relaxed." Now you have a conversation. You don't need long answers. Just one extra sentence is enough. This makes your English sound alive, not robotic. And yes, Sarah practiced this a lot. She added small details. People started asking her more questions. That's when English becomes fun. Before we finish, I want you to remember one thing. English is not about being perfect. English is about connection. Your accent tells a story. Your mistakes show effort. Your voice matters. So next time you speak, be kind to yourself. Speak slowly. Pause when you need. You are learning. And that is something to be proud of. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode helped you, like it, share it, and leave a comment. Tell us which mistake you relate to most. And remember, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep growing, one calm sentence at a time. This is Daniel from the English Insight Podcast.